Final question here for Eddie Sexton over at Swan Financial. Asher sent us an email saying he hasn't sold or bought a home in 20 years, and he's trying to understand what he should expect in monthly mortgage payments and specifically what's included in that payment. So again, this is one of those things where we know, I'll give you kind of the headline and Eddie, fill in the info. The first thing is principal payment. Explain that in a one-liner.
Principal payment is the amount that's going to pay of your payment that pays down the balance on the loan.
Next would be interest that's calculated with the payment.
That interest is the interest you're paying on the note for borrowing the money, and that is the largest portion in most mortgages of the payment.
We move on to escrows, and let's start with taxes that are calculated in the monthly payment.
Taxes are going to be your property taxes to the county, and then if you live in a small municipality like St. Matthews or something like that, they're going to have an additional property tax for that area as well.
And of course, we can't forget insurance. That would be calculated if you're escrowing the money.
Right. Your hazard insurance is required for a mortgage that protects the asset that is the collateral for the loan. So hazard insurance or homeowners insurance is required.
And then if you put down less than 20%, we're now looking at PMI, private mortgage insurance. Would you explain that?
Correct. Mortgage insurance is what protects the lender in case of default. If there was a default and the home sold at foreclosure and there was not enough equity to cover that mortgage, then that mortgage insurance is what protects the lender on any shortfalls on the sale of the property at foreclosure.
Okay. So that gives you kind of a rundown on what needs to happen, what you'll be paying. And there are some other fees for originating the loan and the like. What I would tell you is, because we're out of time, is to simply contact Eddie and any loan officer, and they'll give you a rundown. They're more than happy to help work everything out for you. But that gives you a primer on the start of this. Our thanks to Eddie Sexton, who did a great job. You did a good job, Eddie. Really nicely done. Nicely done. First time.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you can reach Eddie directly if you're looking for a loan. Swan shops the loans to get you the very best rate. 645-0102 is Eddie's number. Also, our thanks to Lee Harris. Lee, as always, great job. You did it as well.
Thank you.
We thank you. And you can, Lee is, by the way, legal counsel over at Limestone Title and Escrow. They do a lot of closings and they do them well. You can reach Lee on her actual cell phone, 649-7964. And if you would like to sell your home, I'll give you my actual cell phone as well. You can call me anytime, day or night. My wife, LaDonna, she understands when I get a call. So that's a good thing. And you can reach me, no home too big, no home too small. And I work in Louisville, surrounding counties in southern Indiana. And then, of course, you can reach me at 502-376-5483. That's 376-LIVE. Or go to bobsellslouisville.com, fill out the form, click on the page, and submit. And then, by the way, for a free no obligation estimate of what your home is worth, go to WeSellLouisville.com, click on the top of the page, and fill out that information. That's it. We're out of time. See you next Sunday on News Radio 840 WHAS.